Well, now you did it, Rocco. Idiot! Oh, it gets worse. Working on this Toyota Venza, I believe it is. Simple job. That's how these simple jobs always go. Rear sway bar links and bushings, because the bushings are all loose, and the rear links are all loose, and they're clunking and banging. So I just took the torch and nicked all the sway bar links off. Not a big deal. Pretty standard procedure. Well, I go to do the bushings, and I'll be darned, I stick the impact on the very first one, and I'm just, you know, when the bolt heads are rusty, you're kind of giving her a couple light uggy duggies to get the socket to go on, and the head literally spun off it. Not the world. So I got the other 3 bolts out, just a little bit of heat, a couple uggy duggies, and out they came. But here we are. Stuff's broke. Now we got to fix it. Options. Remove the bolt from the subframe, this nut here, get the bracket off, work on this on the bench. It's still kind of, well, it is, it's a captured nut, welded on the back side. Why don't we just try to weld a nut to it and then spin it out if we can. Clean that little guy up. Let's clean up the spot for the clamp for our welder. Got anything to hang on to here? Alright, I'll go get a pair of vice grips. We'll clip a pair of vice grips on here, clip the ground to our welder. Do I got this straight out of frame where you can't see it? Because if I did, I'm doing a great job. And then we'll try to weld the nut on there, heat it up a little bit, and see if we can't zip it out. Save our bacon. Alright, here we go. Got the pair of pliers, got the nut. Let's make sure. Okay, we've got connection. Line her up around about in the middle. Welder is set to nuclear. Kind of push that up against there. Hold that for a second. Come on, hold still. Okay, there we go. Size you think that is? Is that a 13 still? Hey, it is. Hey-o. Let me go grab a ratchet. And we have liftoff. Let's see. Oh, is she turned? Oh, put enough heat in it. We don't even need to heat it up, do we? Seems like it would have snapped off by now. Oh, look at us go. I don't know how the heck that broke the head off immediately anyway, like I say, because I barely touched that little guy. There it is. Ta-da! Looks good. Drop it on the fork. That was getting warm. Yeah, so that's that. That's that. That's all you need. The big problem here is, let's be honest, is we don't have a factory style bolt. We're gonna have to stick a regular 8mm 125 up in that joint. Car show judges are probably going to see it. I'm going to stick the new bolt on the inside. So if he does pull this thing up on the ramps, he's got the mirror under here. Not going to lose points for that. There we go. Well, that's it, folks. Easy peasy. Got the bolt out. And if you work in the salt belt, you're going to come across this. Things are going to happen. Bolts are going to break. And then you have to deal with it. Like I said, there was a couple options in this case, but those 2 options had the potential risk of breaking something else, or, you know, something else going wrong. So that's why this was my first go-to, if you will. It's easy. It puts a little heat in the bolt, kind of cracks that loose from the nut, even though it's kind of counterintuitive to what you might think. You know, heating this up, you think it'd expand, make it harder, but sometimes it's just breaking that bond, I think, between the nut and bolt. Because sometimes blind nuts that you can't get to, like this one we could, I got to the back side of the other 3, so I didn't break them with the torch pretty easily. But sometimes, let's say that's a captured nut and you can't get to it, but you think, you know, this thing's a little stiff. Sometimes we'll literally just heat the bolt and let that heat transfer up the shank, if you will. And for whatever reason, that seems to help. And I have enough experience with that, living in the Rust Belt my whole life, to know that, yeah, it works. But again, it seems to be kind of counterintuitive to what we may think, you know, because we heat it up. We think, well, hey, we're going to heat that nut. It's going to expand. The bolt's going to come out easier. But sometimes just a little bit of heat is all you need. And yeah, lots of ways to get broken bolts out. Using the welder, it's quick, it's easy, if it's accessible, if it's safe, all that stuff. Of course, you know, drill, easy out, you know, take the bracket off, you know, drill it out completely, take a torch, nick the nut off on the inside, weld another one on, you know, lots and lots of options. This is the option I chose this time. So hopefully, if you guys haven't seen it or you don't know this method, maybe you can employ it on your next broken bolt. May there not be many. I'll say that. So anyhow, may there be many comments though in that comment section. Find us on the Insta, the Facebook, and just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.